and welcome to another episode of Two Men, Two Mugs. Today, I'm glad to be joined again by my dear friend, Cameron.
It's good to be with you, my friend.
Yes, and as is tragic, of course, with all the news spotlighting Rafah and Gaza, Israel, Palestine right now, we're going to take a break, step aside, discuss something entirely different today. Because, as important as the updates are on what's happening in the Middle East, we find it to be very stressful, and at times it's just too much. So right now we're going to spend our episode discussing something a little different.
Well, ain't that true? I mean, let's be real here. It is difficult to avoid Israel and Palestine in the news these days, but the thing is, it's important to realize we are not meant to be stuck in these isolated narrative bubbles, okay? That is my belief. It's my personal belief. And you can take it or leave it as far as I'm concerned, but I know, Jeffrey, you agree.
That's right, absolutely. Going to delve into a philosophical territory, and I want to get into the topic of postmodernism versus existentialism. See, we are, each of us, a bit different on how we view things, so let's get into that.
Yes, well, see, now this is where Jeffrey and I, we split off, we diverge our paths. You see, now, while he is more of an existentialist, I tend to be more of a postmodernist myself. Now, you see, I shifted.
Yes, well, the reason I happen to be an existentialist is pretty simple, honestly. It comes down to the fact that, as it's described in the movie Waking Life, one has to be in touch with the weight of one's decisions. You make a decision, and you might not feel immediately that it has some kind of consequence, whether it's for you or for somebody else, or, for example, someone inventing something, or, investing millions of dollars into, funding, building a school somewhere in a very small community, somewhere where the community could really benefit from having a school, right? And to have an impact, like that type of thing. To me, the existentialist believes those things matter, and it matters that whether we're contributing good things to the world or committing crimes or something like that, what matters is being accountable and personally responsible to those actions. And that's what I believe.
But see, while I do agree with you on that point about personal responsibility, my thing is I just don't see it getting in the way. It doesn't really matter, to me at least. Now, I can't speak for no one else, obviously, but it doesn't matter to me that when we see either a work of art or let's say we meet another individual who strikes us as a bit eccentric, shall we say. This does not diminish our ability to live truthful, productive, and accountable lives. You see, we do not need to adhere to certain principles within a postmodern type of situation. We just, you need to kind of, with the postmodern reality, just kind of, you have to at a certain point flow and realize you ain't in control of everything, despite the fact that, Jeffrey and I, we disagree on, well, maybe exactly how to live our lives. I mean, it don't ultimately matter. We are still close buds, and that will never change. Nope.
I know I'll see you again very soon, my dear friend. And to you viewers out there, thanks as always for watching. And if you like conversations like these, anytime Cam comes by, we'll definitely make an effort to have him again. So stay tuned, and we'll see you real soon. Thanks.
Right then, yes, we'll see y'all soon.